Amos Sunday Soon 47 with DK. We're going to have a bit of a chat with DK about news items, and plus he went to a protest yesterday about the in Christchurch about the GMO genetically modified organisms that they're bringing out all over the planet, just to keep you healthy. But anyway, in the meantime, I'll just start with a bit of music. I'm going to play a song that a mate of mine, Tony Johns, that's the little guy there, and yeah, let's give that a go, eh? We're gonna got a first bot on Hug and Kick. Oh, bot. was Tony Johns, my mate from, well, known him, he's been around Wanji for a while, great musician. And well, anyway, going to have a chat to DK, and Japhy's hanging around, so I might try and see if I can get him happening. So, DK, you can unmute yourself anytime you like. I'll get the screen up, and we'll see what happens there. All right. How do I? DK, are you there?
Yeah, man. Okay,
Cool. Oh, very well, mate. Hello. Cool. You're on camera. Yeah. So, tell the audience while I try and find Japhy. Tell the audience about what happened, what you did yesterday.
Well, yesterday I went for it was a protest about gene tech, like the gene tech bill that they're trying to pass, which is basically means they're wanting to put GMO into more food and not label it, so you won't even know what you're getting anymore. That's the bit that people are the most unhappy about.
Yeah.
They're already unhappy with the GMO to start with, but the fact that they're no longer even going to have to label it is the really big problem. So there's a few people. There's people from Voices for Freedom. There was one chick from New Zealand Doctors Speaking Out with Science, and there was another guy who I can't remember which group or organisation he was with. He was like some doctor or scientist as well, and he was going through the bill quite efficiently as what it actually affects in your body and brain and neurochemistry and shit like that. So it was actually quite interesting. And so I was recording at it and walking around. I just started talking to some of the random people and shit. It was actually quite amazing how many people just didn't even want to know about it. There was one dude with his kids, and he was just like fully just didn't care. There was another couple. They were like from. He didn't say where, but he said, "Oh, we're not from here. We're just tourists." And so he just didn't even want to know about it. I'm like, but they're probably doing it in your country as well, so you probably should know about it. So, no, look, mate, we're just in a hurry. We're just trying to find out where we're going. So, yeah, people are actually strangely just interested in finding out that they're getting poisoned. That was kind of weird.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to find Japhy at the moment. No. Not really sure how to invite someone. You got any idea?
Yeah, neither
Japhy, if you'd like to join, I know. Let us know how to do it in the chat room.
I don't know. I think it's because you just called me. I think you have to start like a chat room. If you want to
Well,
people.
Well, actually, I do have a link for when we had that chat ages ago.
Yeah.
With me, you, and Japhy. So, what do you reckon? Is there any particular of those videos you'd like to play first? And I can put one of them on.
I can't remember which ones I thought were the best. I can't remember which one it was when I was actually questioning the people and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I got lucky. There was a couple of people like, we fully know all about this. Yeah, that's why we're here. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, what about Gene Tech 3? That's that goes for about 12 minutes.
That's probably one where I'm talking to people.
Yeah. So I might chuck that on.
Okay.
So I'll hang up here,
Yeah.
And then I'll call back. Well, hopefully with Japhy.
Yep, soon as well.
Okay, mate. Talk soon, mate. All right, where am I? Here I am. Okay, well, I'll but here, man. Yeah, Captain Sinclair, he's there. What's happening in the chat room? NZCIA. NZCIA, yes. Find me WPRM group. Well, Japhy, I'm going to try. We had a conversation in Teams when it was Skype, and that's still in the description. In a minute, I'll just start playing this video, and then I'll try and call you through that thing. Let's see how it goes, eh? All right, number 3. Let's get that happening.
Oh, we've got a teacup dog. This is something nice.
Hello. What's your name? Oh, beautiful name. Beautiful name for a beautiful dog.
Okay.
See, to be honest, we actually need more crazy people like that who want to make noise. Like, serious, like, this is silent. Like, a silent protest. I mean, I know they're still trying to set things up and stuff, but it's like, it was supposed to... See, she's saying just what I said. How can it be a protest with no noise? Now, yeah, this was supposed to be going half an hour ago. She was the first woman I run into.
So, Japhy and DK, if you let me know if you can sending out an invitation type thing at the moment. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Try that one.
I should probably talk to more random people. That's more fun. Hey, how you guys going?
We're good.
Yeah? Do you know what this is about?
Oh yes, that's what we've come for. I flew up to Wellington for the rally a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, nice. Yeah, well, apparently this is supposed to be all over the country today.
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm glad to see you both here. No, that's awesome.
It's a shame there's not more though.
I know.
People seem to be a bit oblivious to how dangerous it is.
Oh, maybe the advertising didn't get out enough is the only thing I can think of. Because I can't understand why there isn't more people here.
Yes. I know. When I went up to Wellington, there wasn't that many either. Flew up, I was quite shocked with that. But at least Winston Peters came out and spoke to us, and there were lots of presenters.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, sorry, what's your name anyway? Joe. Nice to meet you, Joe.
Hello.
And Mark.
Ellen, can you hear me?
Hello? Can you hear me?
I'm not sure which channel this is going to end up on. Probably on Rumbel, so yeah. Who knows who's going to see it. But yeah, YouTube doesn't like me, so.
Anyone who has an opinion that, yes, goes against
The narrative.
their narrative,
Yes.
it just hinders single source of truth.
Isn't she though?
Yes, sir.
Gotta love that woman.
If you say so.
Yeah, no, America's got to deal with her. She's apparently touring around universities, lecturing on speech.
Oh yes, and how to be kind. Yes.
And I'm actually lecturing on how to censor people, basically.
Given that she was the one who divided our nation into races and things, it's an interesting take about what her idea of kindness is.
Yeah, well, that's the weird thing. It's like she screwed us over, and now she's getting to screw over the next generation of Americans. I mean, how awesome is that?
That's just the power of media, isn't it? When they display what they want.
The power of the NWO, WEF, because she was one of the young leaders
Yes.
from the WEF Young Leaders of the Future thing. Yeah, then worked under Tony Blair.
And that's it. People get bought very quickly when money is waving in their face, I think.
Yeah. Well, nice to meet you. Like, seriously, nice to meet you. That's like, yeah, I like meeting people who are actually open-minded and even understand what's going on. Ah, awesome. Have a good day yourselves, eh? Ah, shit. Ah, it's alright. It's not going on YouTube. Hey, you do realise if you play mainstream media, like mainstream...
Someone asked for that.
Yeah, no, it means no one can record shit and put it on YouTube.
Well, I don't know how we can do that because we're going to pay music. Like, at least
Yeah, no, that's like, I think you've just got to find non-copyright shit. See, I'm not on YouTube, so it's not a problem. But anyone who's on YouTube cannot put this on if you're playing mainstream music, copyright shit. Yeah, like, YouTube will take it all down. Right, so are there some speakers today and shit?
Sorry, I'm just here. Ignore me. He's the person to ask.
Oh, okay. Alright. So have you got some speakers and stuff here today?
yes, we had. Well, actually, I'm the speaker.
Right.
As far as I know.
Okay,
One other person.
I can speak if you want.
We're pretty much keeping it just to a couple of speakers because of the fact that we have such a range of views that we're just trying to keep it sticking to GE only.
Oh yeah, no, I can do that.
What's your? Yes, we can. I'll have a chat after. We'll have a chat soon about it once we're set up.
All right, yeah, I'm just going to be walking around recording, so yeah, man, hit me up. Oh, sorry, what was your name anyway?
Sorry?
Your name?
Chris.
Chris? Yeah, Devin. Yeah, man. Yeah, this doesn't seem like it was very well organised. I'll definitely be able to, like, ramp that shit up. I just hope it's recording the audio. I don't know how well my phone works. Yeah, smile. But yeah, so, okay. So how much do you know about the bill? It's alright, it's on Rumbel, not YouTube, almost no one sees it. Oh, they're genetically modifying everything.
Yeah. Not labelling stuff as well.
Yes.
Hiding it. More chemicals. No organic.
Well, I mean, there's also the fact that they want to start putting mRNA into vegetables as well.
Yeah.
See, I mean, if we don't stop this now,
Yeah.
then it's going to escalate to that.
Yeah.
That's what most people don't seem to understand, like, where it's actually going to lead to.
Oh, yeah, totally.
It's like, oh, this is just one part. It's just going to keep going till the point that food is inedible and you have to have lab-grown meat and eat the bugs.
Yeah, definitely. Stop it.
Oh, we got to stop it. Yeah. Oh, nice to meet you, eh? And then... Right, so just as a matter of interest, I'm asking people how much they actually know.
These asshole, Canadian Food Inspection Agency,
Yeah, thanks, Al.
government bureaucrats, and others, the same people that were behind the the stamping out, as they called it. You got to stamp those golden egg ostriches out. The culling, as it were, the slaughter. That they're, the Canadian Health Agency. What a load of horseshit! It's the Unhealth Agency. But so, don't let them fool you, folks. I mean, time and time again, we're endlessly being hoodwinked. That's a good old Masonic reference. For those with ears to hear, that we're being duped. We're having the wool pulled over our eyes. So, but they never. This is back. I would say, I don't know, mid to late '90s in Canada. It's like it was a hot issue, and there was no labeling in Canada. I knew right there and then that wait a minute, this is not going to end well. We're not taking off on the right sort of footing here. So
there's a couple of things that didn't even get covered in the speeches yesterday. I actually found out. Well, I was actually talking to one of the guys who was there with the signs and stuff, and he's actually an organic farmer. And see, there's the extra issue of the fact that if the GMO pollen or seeds transfers over to like an organic farm, then the company can actually sue that farm for stealing their intellectual property.
That's what they've done in Canada. Isn't it something?
Yeah, it's crazy, eh? That is actually one of the craziest things about it.
Yeah, it's total bullshit, of course.
It's also the fact that they want to actually start putting mRNA into some foods and shit as well. Right. So it actually gets a lot worse than people actually think, especially if they're not even going to label anything. You're actually going to be taking your vaccine through the food that you eat. Yeah, well, that's what Gates is pushing for, and he's well underway and having launched that effort. So it's creepy, it's dangerous. What can we do other than what you have done and what I've done when I talk with my adult students here in Korea? We got the show, of course, but that's but I've got kids that I work with too, and I've got a new job that I'm starting. It's really problematic because I got to really be careful because the parents, because you see, Korea is a real cookie cutter society, of course, as you may have, it's like North Korea light, basically, and the indoctrination level is intense. And then guys like me come along, and I got Plato's allegory of the cave, don't you? Refresh my memory, Well, just basically you bring it. This kind of goes back to the whole. We'll look it up sometime. You probably get a kick out of it. I'm pretty sure I have. That's what I'm saying. Just refresh my memory on it. Yeah. It's like the term Indian term guru means all that means is bringing from out of the darkness into the light. So you've got, there's so much of us, like we're kind of ignorant and stupid ourselves. It's not like we're fully enlightened regarding, any all issues, obviously, but maybe a little more than some people who just can, prefer to have their heads stuck in the sand, kind of like those poor ostriches who didn't deserve the fate that they received because of so much of the goodness of what they had to offer. They what was it, 89 of them killed or something? No. It's closer to 400, but the corporate media is like, maybe 300 to 300. They're just so full of shit. It's just, might have been 89 on one farm. It might have been another farm. That was the one that was the one I kept getting sent to me and stuff. Was about one farm and there was 89 getting killed. I didn't realize I was doing it to so many places. It might have been another. Yeah, exactly. It's horrific, and it's incredible because though that particular herd, they developed herd immunity. They got ill, and a few of them. Oh, maybe 89 had died. Maybe they died from bird flu. Perhaps. No, that's what they said they were doing it for. They said there was a risk of bird flu. So they were healthy because that's the thing is they'd established, or you're gonna start giving us money, or you're gonna roll us a due. Split. I don't know what you're gonna do. Anyways, but anyway, this is cigarette. Okay, so they bounced back, and just like we do, we didn't need those stupid experimental kill shots. That was all. It was a total psyop, the whole thing. How did we get healthy again? Guess what, folks? Not taking shit.
we established people got sick, and initially this whole virus thing that they released intentionally is what it seems, as many of us, some of us hypothesized. We said, look out, this is what they're going to do.
And if I can jump in for a moment, how many people do we all know that have are no longer here since that time, shall we say?
Oh yeah,
yeah, mate.
I just met with the guy the other day. He's a black guy, and he lost multiple people in his family. He's like, yeah, because of COVID. And I asked him, well, was it before or after the kill shots? He's a smart guy too. He's like after, and then kind of a little bit of a light went on. I said, well, you know, it's like after the post hoc, ergo propter hoc, if you want to get fancy. It just means after this, therefore because of this, like it's like a fallacy, which it doesn't prove, but it doesn't disprove the fact, right? It just could be a coincidence. But we all of us here, at least, we know, we've kind of looked into it to some extent with respect to SADS, the sudden adult death syndrome business, and the blood clotting. And I mean, look at right now in Congress, they're holding, right now in the U.S. Congress, they're holding, on these ongoing series of testimonies and presentations where they're diving headlong into this. And RFK Jr. he's really quite instrumental in, along with Rand Paul and others, in wanting to hold Fauci and his ilk, his gang of criminals responsible. But they know, I'm sure that they know that it's not going to end well for them if they are held to account, clearly, because it's mass murder. We're talking, what have you guys heard numbers as high as maybe 30 million around the world? Or I think that's one of the higher numbers.
I have heard that. Yeah. There's definitely so many.
That's only the ones that actually accepted, that people have actually come forward and said they're sick because of that. So many other people think it's still like they've got long COVID and shit.
Yeah. What do you think long COVID is then?
It's vaccine injury.
Right. Yeah. There you go.
I mean, sudden infant death syndrome is apparently all caused by the childhood vaccine schedule as well.
Oh my God! Yeah, I had a little brother that died from that, and my mom just recently passed away. So I'll never have a chance to ask her. But next time I talk to my dad, as my brother told me last time we met in Canada this past summer, the cheese is starting to slide off the cracker with the old man there. His clutch is slipping, like, as far as his mental faculties are concerned.
Like Alzheimer's type thing?
A little, yeah, slow. But so I'm not sure how well he'll remember.
Tell him to get off the sugar.
Yeah, that would, you're right. But
sugar's one of the leading causes of Alzheimer's.
Oh, could be. Longevitics and cancer too. So the story goes, right? Longevitics, according to Robert Morningstar, is one of he got, I think it was his mother-in-law, that she was suffering from, she'd been struggling with memory, mind fog, brain fog, and early onset dementia. She started dosing herself with this Longevitics product, and within 2 weeks, she was just like all new again. Just, it was amazing. So, but prove it, right? Science, prove it that there's a correlation. So, and let me just say, Alan, I know it's your show, obviously, but general disclaimer for the listening audience, lest we run the risk of YouTube and its AI algorithm cops shutting us down, that I think you would agree that we're not here to offer any formal legal, medical, or financial advice.
Ditto. What Japhy just said, I 100% agree, because we're just talking about what we know, what we've seen, sort of thing. And we didn't go to school about this stuff, so we're certainly not doctors or economists or anything, but we all have certain life experiences that, well.
Yeah, and I do research this shit a lot.
Yep. DK is all about the research, basically. He's like always, he's always doing something. He's always online.
I'm all Rumbel now, by the way.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week on Rumbel.
The reduction of streaming down to like 3 hours.
But-
So he'd screw them, and now I'm on Rumbel 24/7.
Excuse me, folks.
Wait a minute.
My landlord's on the door. I'll be back in a sec. Carry on talking amongst yourselves.
Hopefully it's not a man in black
No.
knocking at the door.
As soon as we start talking about it, he's getting knocked at the door.
Yeah. Now, is this everyone who's only got 3 hours, or just people like you because you're a little
It
edgy?
was everyone. Well, that's the weird thing. They tried to say it was people using like looping material and shit,
Oh yeah.
and I didn't loop shit. Like I just constantly keep finding new things to play.
Right.
And yeah, so it must be my content, because they even tried to say copyright, but yet there's people who are allowed to play movies still. There's people who are allowed to play TV shows and music. So it's like, yeah, I think they just made up this rule and then picked who they wanted to get rid of.
Yeah, that's something that's always puzzled me. Like with these like we get hit really hard all the time in little independent underground live streamers themselves. But you got music channels. They're not the Eagles. They're not the Beatles. They're not the Stones. But they've got, if you look at their music content that they have in that they've archived, they've got a crap load of all the big tunes and the whole bit. I say, how do they get away with this? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
What organized criminal network are they affiliated with? You know, so in addition to YouTube, so
yeah.
YouTube.
Well, see, I try and be careful with YouTube. I don't actually go live on YouTube. I usually just upload stuff there. They take down what they don't like. I don't even get warnings or strikes anymore. They just take off what they don't like now.
Oh, how about that?
It's kind of weird. Like no warnings, no strikes. Just, certain bits will get taken down. And that's it. No warnings, nothing. Don't even get notified about it.
All right. So
apparently, guys, Groovy Monkey in the chat room just said that my beard and DK's beard is the same but inverted. Just that DK's beard is red where mine's grey. That's not a weird fact. Good on you, though.
It's popping up on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, Japhy, why don't you jump on screen too, if you like? Why don't you chuck your camera on too, so we can.
Oh, okay. Hang on a second. I don't know if my audio is coming through. Okay.
Your audio's fine, mate. Yeah.
Okay. So, Groovy Monkey, who is? I mean, we see this Groovy Monkey around from time to time. Is this one of Reverend Jim's friends?
I'm not sure.
It's one of my friends from from D Live. Been friends with her for a while.
He's on D Live at the moment. Yeah, because he's going through D Live, Twitch, Kick, YouTube, and really funny thing with Rumbel of late. I can do a live stream and it doesn't go to Rumbel straight away, but it uploads to itself within the next day. Yeah, I don't know what that's happening there. It's probably something I've done. But
we're not clear on the whole Rumbel thing. I guess it's just so much shit. We need a technical, not just advisor, but somebody to just take on the technical end of things. We got Sonia Galactic.
Yeah, she's cool.
Hell of a job. She's in the process of moving right now to Fort Worth, Texas.
Oh, really?
So, and then we got the campaign coming up, of course, over on via.
Oh yeah, she actually told me that the other day. She jumps on my Rumble channel every once in a while. And she's saying she was moving.
Yeah.
She's like, it's either this weekend or next weekend she's moving. She said she's getting pushed back.
Yeah.
Mm.
She's definitely.
She's a beautiful lady.
Here, so.
Yeah.
So
she runs like our t-shirts, like yours.
I know. I saw them. They're good.
Yeah.
And you've sold a few.
Yeah, I have actually. Yeah.
More than you
I think I bought 3. Alan bought 1, and not sure how many others have actually sold, to be honest. But I know someone else was buying some as well. So yeah, sold a few.
And basically, you end up making like what $1 or $2 on each.
About $5 a t-shirt, I think it is. Is like my cut from them.
All right.
And they're only about 20. I think they're about $20 US, and I get about $5 out of it.
They are quite affordable. That is true.
Yeah, and they're actually really good quality. If you haven't bought any yourself, you should actually buy one. They're actually good quality t-shirts as well. It's like they're not like cheap, crappy things.
Man,
There's DK's shirt right there.
New job, I can actually afford to have a little more disposable income works there, so that's good.
Hey.
Okay, stand by.
Yeah,
What else is on the table here this week, boss?
Oh yeah, see, there's Alan showing off. Oh, he's wearing one of my t-shirts.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Nice moves.
Yeah, well,
You know what moves are?
man boobs, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's mostly muscle. There's a bit of extra flab.
Hey, actually, we're looking for people to play Santa Claus this year. I'm not sure. I think you both can qualify.
I have some experience.
Gavin more the elf kind of category of what we'll put him in the elf, taking care of that end of things. But so you do have experience. Have you done like part-time work at local malls?
Yeah. Back in funny enough, 1990, 91. So I was a young bloke then, but yeah, I played Santa at a local shopping centre down in a place called Baddo Bay, I think, on the Central Coast, just south of where I live in. Yeah, I had this little castle in the middle of a shopping centre, and it was a nice little castle, and people would come and get their photo with Santa sort of thing, and little kids sitting there, they'd take a picture and all that. And when things were getting quiet, I'd walk outside and amongst the shoppers, and I'd yell out of the top of my lungs, "Ho, ho, ho!" That sounds pretty Christmassy, doesn't it? Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
On my Rumbel channel, he's bought one of them.
Who's that?
On my Rumbel channel and comments, Sir.com, so he's bought one of them. I have DK's shirt and it's really nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, they look great. Keep it up.
Yeah. Japhy, your volume's gone down a little.
Okay, I just plugged in the camera. Let me put on the headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah, stand by. You guys have at it.
Yeah. Well, we're straying off topic a little bit here and there, but that's what the show's all about, isn't it?
Yeah. What number show are we listening to, and who's on?
Well, this is my 47th Sunday show. I've done, it's well over 200 all up sort of thing. There's like most of them are midweek shows. I'll do a Saturday show, that's up to about 15. I just number them so I can keep track, but I'm not really that good at keep track. But most of it's just about all on YouTube. YouTube has never banned me. They removed a couple of shows, and actually, my last show, they muted a couple of songs because they didn't like, or they were muted in certain areas.
Oh.
I got an email back saying because of copyright restrictions, certain areas won't be able to hear the songs. Well,
that's what they did with our Neil Young. The show we did yesterday with
right.
We had Neil Young. Was who we were kind of focusing on there and trying to keep our our sights set on. And thanks for dropping by the way.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, well, I'd just come back from the club and thought, I know Japhy's still on. And yeah, we just still were. I jumped in. I always seem to drop in late.
Oh yeah.
You should actually see if you can work out how to use Rumbel and stuff, man. Because I've already had one show. I've only been there for about 2 months, and it's not even 2 months. It's about 6 weeks, and I've already got one show that's got 3,000 views.
Wow.
I got a few others that have got 1,000, but yeah, the biggest one's like 3.1 or something.
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah. I went down to Canberra recently for a digital ID protest, and I streamed live quite a few little mini shows sort of thing, and one of them got about 600 or 700 views.
Nice.
Yeah,
I think almost all of my videos on Rumbel are getting close to that.
Yeah.
I think there's a few with around 100,
Yeah.
Most of them are getting like massive views. It's quite cool.
Jill, we did it once, and then every show you have to manually go and add a new RTMP link.
Yeah, the new stream key and URL. Yeah.
Oh, so that's what the issue is. We gotta focus on getting that taken care of.
I think you can get a standard one, but I haven't worked out how to get like just one, because I think you can actually do it so you don't have to keep changing. But I keep changing it still anyway.
I never have to.
Once every few days.
I'm just streaming through Restream's browser sort of thing, and I never have to enter Restream keys or any keys or anything like that. It's just there. The only thing is Rumbel. It still goes to Rumbel, but not till after the show sort of thing, which is weird. But when I first started doing this with Restream, it went to all channels instantly, and still does sort of thing, except for Rumbel.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe if you just change the URL and stream key each time.
Yeah.
That's the only problem with Rumbel that I've found is that so far I've had to keep changing it each time.
Yeah. Well, next time I'll.
Rumbel's already wanting to give me money now though.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, how much?
Only like $60 so far, but hey, cheers is nothing.
Oh, that's carton of beer.
Oh my God.
They pay it to PayPal, and PayPal won't pay to my bank, so I've got money in PayPal. We're online.
South Korea, they blocked all that shit. You know that it's
really
a bitch. So we gotta go. Hopefully we're gonna be working things here. We've got a few $100s in the bank.
Apparently it only pays to PayPal outside of America. So if you're outside America, it only pays to PayPal.
Oh yeah.
But surely you can use that money to buy things, can't you, online?
Yeah. Yeah, online. Yeah, I can use that to buy online. And I'm also lucky in the sense that my landlord has PayPal. So I can actually use PayPal to pay rent as well.
That's handy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you carry on, Japhy.
Well, $60 a year was what we were forking out for Restreamed. Is that what you're doing right now, Alan?
Yeah, about $20. About $20 a month. Yeah.
Well, we said to hell with this because you know what, we just were not getting any donations from people. We were getting like a little bit in the way of digital love.
Yeah.
But just we had the one time that we had a $500 during our Operation Secret Santa campaign a number of years ago. Came to us. It was kind of because we challenge people to meet or beat what we're putting out in support of various causes, right?
Yeah.
People that are kind of living on the edges. We say, hey, folks out there who'd like to come in and play the role of the Secret Santa sponsor.
Yeah.
That's not just all about to meet or beat the amount that we've pledged, but and we have Gaza, actually $100 to Gaza is what we've earmarked through this one female journalist who's quite active.
Oh, cool.
And so we're gonna be pursuing that a little more, but there's the build up to things here. Hopefully you guys will be able to drop by at least on one occasion. Although I will say, unfortunately, here's what we could do. You guys could launch your own streams in the lead up to us going live, because I'm going to be doing about 11:30 at night here, just because of my work schedule.
Well, that's about 2 o'clock in the morning here and 4 o'clock in the morning in New Zealand.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You go on first. So you're basically 11:30 to 12. I know 1:30. No. You go on before we go live. So 11:30 here, 1:30 there,
10:30 or yeah.
Well, just go on sometime before.
Yeah.
Japhy will be coming up a little later, so stay tuned. And then Davin could even do too. So you guys can work that out between the two of you, I guess.
Yeah.
I would like each of you separately, because the idea, as you may know, you've heard this. You guys have been around for a couple of years now, listening to me harp away and what
been more than a couple
do here.
Yeah.
24/7, right? Like, and pay it forward, hand it off to the next live streamer. Based on depending on whatever region of the world that they're based out of, and 24/7 for 10 days. There you go.
Yeah, that's
And
cool.
we don't accept a couple of things that you may remember. We do not solicit any direct donations.
You just inspire other people to donate to other people. Yeah.
They're kind of deferred, and we put people in contact with one another. It's not all about the money. It could be groceries. It could be clothes, obviously, medical items that they're, or toiletries.
Remember last year, Japhy, that we spoke about. I was going to do a donation to someone, and you were going to give me a guitar lesson. I got an update on that. I unfortunately the guitar I had, my granddaughter's now got, so I don't have a guitar anymore. But I did make a donation recently to there's a guy down the local club whose wife passed away from cancer, and he set up a donation to the place where she received her treatment. But it's just to buy equipment for this hospital. I think it's a pretty good cause. And we went to an auction. There was an auction type thing, and I bought a painting of a sailing boat, which I had hoped. Hey?
Do I owe you a guitar lesson?
Yeah, well, we'll just leave it in the wings one day, because I haven't got a guitar yet.
I'm happy to help out.
Yeah.
Like the way we're doing now, just off. I guess we could do it offline. We could record it if you wanted to.
Oh no, I reckon we'd do it live. That'd be the way.
We could. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, they can make it a show.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess if you wanted to, sure. So
Yeah, I'll just have to get the guitar back.
now, do you say your daughter or granddaughter?
Step granddaughter. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's about 16. She's just like learning about music. Her father was a great musician, and unfortunately he's passed away. But
was that after the kill shots? The story you were telling me earlier?
Yeah.
How many family members? Because you lost.
Well, Sean's family, that's my son, but he was a bad alcoholic, and he choked on vomit, brought on by epileptic fit that he didn't start getting until after the shots. Also both his uncles had, and one of the uncles' wife passed away within 1 year, within a year. That was like.
You gone fairy on us, Japhy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
Gone what? What was that?
Turned into a fairy.
Furry?
I want to bury myself in your beard.
Yeah.
Just kind of fall asleep.
No nesting here.
Oh, look, there we go.
Is this one? I got a couple other tubes here. This is what I use actually for the kids. It's a wolf's head.
Yeah.
And then we got some special needs kids that are coming up here. The new students I've just gotten the rundown on, and one is autistic. He's on the spectrum, whatever the hell that means. We still don't know. Like, I have to look into it more. But and then a couple from broken families, and and going through puberty and the whole mix. I mean, we were all. Weren't you guys sensitive during puberty?
Nah.
Like emotionally sensitive.
Nah. I was.
Right. And a rebel, and get really rebellious.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely did that, but
I
I've
was-
always been anti-authority.
Yeah, I was too busy going to discos and trying to cat up women, and sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't.
trying to cut up women. What kind of
Chat up.
freak are you, man?
Chat, yeah.
It was a Freudian slip.
No,
Your true colors are.
no, it's just a thing you got wrapped around your neck is obviously distorting your hearing.
Touche.
Yeah. No, chat up. It's an Australian term. Chat up. Maybe Kiwi too.
Chat up the birds.
Yeah. And sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. But yeah, that was the main sort of thing when I was a teenager. It was all about the ball bag. Empty it out every now and then.
Oh, Hey, speaking of which, when a person, person is pleasuring themselves. Not, I've grown too old for that now. Of course, going back to the teenage years, habitually individual, it seems. Like, oh, you know, so one way or the other. Do you know what the most sensitive part of you know, someone who's engaged in that act of self-pleasuring, the most sensitive part of their body is?
Why don't you let us know?
The brain?
And the what? The brain?
Yeah.
No. It's their ears.
Listening for who's going to come in the door.
Yeah, that's right. No.
Someone's coming. Better put it away.
Dad, what do you do? Get out of the room. I hear footsteps. I caught my parents going at it at least once. I caught them like dead to rights. We won't go into any of the nasty details, but yeah, if there's the worst. Isn't it awful? Just picture your parents having, you know.
No.
Do you get a kick out of that? Isn't that fun?
No,
No.
they just never really thought of it, but yeah, they were just doing what they did. A loving couple should do that anytime they can.
It's your parents, man. Come on.
Yeah, I know, it was a bit weird, but like you wouldn't. I never walked in on them.
Nah, neither did I.
Yeah.
Well, I was a kid. I was like 5. And my dad's like, "What do you get the hell out of here?" Like,
No.
You know what? Okay.
I heard the noises from the other room, and I thought, no, not going in there.
I heard nothing. They were good at, I guess, keeping quiet. Shifting gears now, though. Just then, you can shoot this down if you like.
Carry on, Japhy.
Whatever you feel. Well, 2 things: comments, perhaps coming to us via the peanut gallery end of things, and secondly, the age of disclosure. The age of
disclosure. Yeah, I've been talking about that one for years.
Oh, I haven't watched that yet. I just came across it today. Someone in my Telegram was like, "Oh, who cares about UFOs? We need to worry about the digital ID thing." I'm like, no. Yeah, I'm like, no. What this actually is they are pushing that aliens and UFOs are real because they've scheduled their fake alien invasion for 2027. They are going to spend the next year pushing out as much alien and UFO disclosure, whether it's true or fake. They're going to push out as much as they can for the next year so that people actually believe there's UFOs and aliens. And then they're going to use Project Bluebeam along with some of their advanced tech to make it look like there's an alien invasion.
Just because it looks like
for what Werner von Braun warned us of.
Yeah,
just because it looks like a flying saucer doesn't mean it comes from outer space.
Yeah, and the word extraterrestrial doesn't mean other planet, it means other land. What's beyond Antarctica?
Oh my God! Well, yeah, and these could be interdimensionals too.
But honestly, I think it's just going to be fake. Like it's going to be reverse engineered ancient tech and Project Bluebeam to make it look like there's a lot more of them. So some of them will be actual craft and they will have weapons and shit. So there has to be destruction and shit to scare the world. This is how they're going to actually usher in the one world government, which they want to achieve before 2030. So they need to actually get the one world government thing happening. And as many presidents in America have said, like, imagine how easy it would be for the world to unite if there was an external threat.
Reagan said that famously,
Yep.
Yeah.
He's not the only one either. There's been a couple that have said it.
Okay. Well, who? Do you remember?
I think Clinton said it as well on some late night talk show that he was on.
That's right. Yeah. So, plagiarizing Reagan. He's Reagan-esque.
Well, it's not plagiarizing. It's more just continuing the programming and the propaganda.
Yeah.
I mean, as like Bush Jr. said, so in his line of work, he has to keep repeating things so people will believe the propaganda.
Catapult the propaganda.
That's it, yeah.
Cute little catchphrase.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Well, and that's what a lot of it is. Like this disclosure thing, I'm pretty sure is just propaganda. If we see anything, it's all technology that's been around for heaps.
To be honest, after we finish this up, I might actually go and chuck it on because I did.
Yeah, right.
Get sent
Good.
today. Well, I did just find it. I found it on Vinny's channel actually.
Right. And
So
how's
I
Vinny,
posted on
how's
Vinny's
Vinny doing? I haven't heard.
Actually, haven't heard from him for a little
Yeah.
bit, but yeah, he's good. I think the last time I talked to him was when me, him, and Alan did a show together.
Yeah.
What was that? Couple months
About a month or so ago.
Yeah, a while back. Yeah, it's.
So, DK, what's up with the? I noticed you got actually. You have a Dow symbol in the background. You also have a tattoo. I think I saw on your arm. Is that right? Yeah. What's up with that? Is that are you a technocrat?
Cow. You mean the
I
yin yang?
There's good and evil in everyone. That's what it actually represents. See, like in the black, it's also got the white dot. So in every bad, there's a bit of good, and in the white, it's got the black dot. In every good, there's a bit of bad.
Yeah, I've got that tattooed on my back. That's my symbol is my logo is the yin yang with feathers hanging off it.
This is like a yin yang. What is it? A yin yang
Oh, that's
dream
right.
catcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, his yin yang dream catcher thing on his back.
I'll tell you something you guys might not have heard of. You know, that's called the intermingling. That's the intermingling dialectic, the Tao, and which kind of you could say from the standpoint of the cosmos, the Christians call it. It's the Word of God. It's the Logos, right? These Christians, the pastors, the preachers that get up and start their sermons, fiery sermons, waving their Bibles around. The Word of God.
Yeah, it sounded like propaganda.
Well, I mean that's a small W, Word of God. The big W, it's like Christ talked about. He said it's like right in front of you, you dummies. You don't even see it, which is very, very Eastern as well too. It goes back to this whole single point energy business, the Big Bang.
Well, I did hear somewhere that apparently Jesus had gone and met with Buddhists and things before he started preaching and things.
Well, didn't he go missing for a couple of decades, Jesus, apparently? He went into the wilderness and all that? Where'd he go there, I wonder?
40 days and 40 nights, just like the Buddha. The two stories are eerily similar.
Hang on a sec.
Yeah.
Hello, Nobby. Good morning, Nobby from Great Britain.
Hey, Nobby. Oh, you're in Britain, are you? I keep forgetting you all the way over.
Yeah, he's a pommy bastard like me.
Nobby, don't be a
Must be 3 in the morning. Oh, no, wait. Daylight savings change.
It's early in the morning. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
It was 13 hours difference. I'm not sure what it is now.
Is Nobby a newbie?
No, he's been a long-standing bloke that's been in my chat rooms for a few years. First met him through the Exposure 28 crew down in Canberra, and the Exposure 28 crew that every day went to Government House and read out a proclamation against the.
Who's the former Prime Minister? John.
No, Bob Hawke.
He tried. He wanted to cover it, like sealed the records for like 100 years.
No, that wasn't the Prime Minister. That was that was a judge.
The one who's accused. He's the former Prime Minister who's accused of it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who actually covered it all up though.
Yeah, it was the Wood Royal Commission, which was in the 90s. The judge of the day said, because there was a police report that identified 28 high-profile politicians, media personalities, judges, and all those names. The judge of the day suppressed it. His statements sort of read like this: we decided not to revisit that issue because the public would lose confidence in the judiciary. Now, if it was him saying it alone, why did he say we?
Exactly the opposite.
Yeah, we got confidence because they didn't do it.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's right.
Nobby's asking if he can join the voice chat, man.
Right. Are you on Teams, Nobby? Yeah, Nobby.
Have you ever had him on board before?
No.
Nah.
But
He wants to call in, I guess, does he? Cool.
well, Nobby, if you're on Teams, what's your name in Teams, and I'll enter it in.
Formally Skype.
Formally Skype. Yeah, I've never had.
I'm going to go grab a beer while you sort that out, Alan.
Okay.
We got about 12 more minutes here.
Yeah,
Until they shut us down.
Yeah, they'll shut us down, and yeah, well.
Are you gonna? I'm up for another segment. If
Yeah, I'm up for that too. Yeah.
Okay.
So
you don't have any talking points, like.
Well, yeah, I could.
Nothing prepared. Just kind of spitballing, kind of freewheel.
Okay. Well, actually, here's a story.
Jill Dando. They're reopening the Jill Dando assassination.
Who?
And do you know who she was? Well, there you go. Type in Jill Dando.
Jill.
She's BB Dando, like DAN.
So was that Jill? Jill Dando.
Yeah, Jill. Like
Jill.
Girl's name, Jill.
Dando.
Like Jack and Jill.
Well.
Just reopening. But here's the thing.
Here we go.
How many of these high-level pedophiles are Freemasons? What we found, and I'm not sure who you were saying was touring America earlier. We heard DK, I think, brought it up during his walkabout during that recent public sort of demonstration.
Well, I've
it's not Arcinda, is it? Jardin.
I found a site on ABC News. I'll put it on the screen, and well, I'll read what it says if I can find. 25 years after the murder of BBC presenter Jill Dando on her front doorstep, unanswered questions remain. Journalist Jill Dando was at the height of her career as a BBC presenter and preparing for fast approaching wedding, and then she was gunned down on her doorstep in 1999. The years that followed have brought multiple appeals, trials, acquittals, but very few answers. Jill Dando started out as one of the first female reporters at a local paper after taking a job as a breakfast presenter at the BBC Radio. She would go on to become the host of multiple programs, including Breakfast Time, Breakfast News, and the 6 o'clock News, a travel show, and the BBC's Crime Watch. Her roles made her quickly one of the highest profile on BBC staff and earned her a 1997 BBC Personality of the Year award. By 1999, the 37-year-old was engaged to a gynecologist, Adam Farthing, and the wedding was scheduled for September 25. She was scaling back her on-screen work to make time for the wedding preparations. Journalist and author David James Smith, later penned a book on the case with the cooperation of Miss Dando's family, told that ABC she was such a hugely popular public figure. She had a very wholesome image and looked a bit like Princess Diana. She was actually at the crest of popularity. But then she didn't have the proliferation that we do now with streaming. It was just BBC, ITV, and she dominated the BBC. She was right there as one of the predominant figures in the BBC. The morning of April 26, 1999, Miss Dando left her fiance's home on the private estate of Chiswick and began to drive back to her home in Fulham. She was in the process of selling the home, 26, some address, and spent most of her time with Mr. Farthing. Security footage of the day showed her first going to the petrol station and stopping at West London Shopping Centre. Photo released by the police showed her at 10:55 entering a shop wearing a beige raincoat, red jacket, black trousers and boots. Investors said the full security video did not suggest she was being followed. On the drive home, she took the back street, dodging a bottleneck in the main road that may have stopped at another shop to buy groceries. Shortly after 11:30 a.m, she parked her car and walked to the front path to her door. She was shot once in the head on the doorstep. The neighbour called emergency services, and a short time later, Jill Dando was taken to a nearby hospital. She was confirmed dead at 1:03. Minutes after her death was confirmed, a former colleague and friend at the BBC announced the news live on air, unleashing an outpouring of grief and speculation across the country. Detectives who have previously worked on Miss Dando as a reporter were now investigating her murder.
What stuff was she reporting on, Nick?
Yeah, I'm hoping we'll get to that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm reading ABC News, Adam. They're a bit long-winded, but I'll carry on a little bit longer. The neighbour later told the BBC she had heard sounds of Mrs. Dando's car alarm being set, following this by a scream moments later. I heard her scream and it was a distinctive scream. It sounded like quite surprised. There was no gunshot heard, but investigators indicated a silencer was likely used. A man with dark hair was seen by a witness running down the street around the same time as the attack. He was wearing a suit and potentially carrying a handgun. Okay. Because of the popularity of the Roller's host of Crime Watch, theories of possible obsessed fans, a contract killing, or rehabilitation by criminals circulated. Another theory that Miss Dando had been executed by a Serbian hitman in response to immediate coverage of the Yugoslav wars. Well, that's what was happening in the 90s, wasn't it? In the weeks that followed her death, police...
Robbie's got a bit of info about it.
Oh, D-Live just went down.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, yeah, YouTube's still up. Kick's up.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm watching it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Don't want to talk about the Dando murder too much, I guess, right?
Yeah, well, we'll put that one to bed then, shall we? Let's get back to where we were.
No, I'm saying this is what happens, perhaps, when we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you touch on certain subjects, certain channels don't like it. Yep.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, just to cut to the chase here and let you kind of circle back if you want.
Yeah.
Alan, that she was covering a lot. I think it had to do with Jimmy Savile,
Yeah.
Yorkshire Ripper.
Oh, really?
Along with just basically
Jimmy Savile.
Yeah, Jimmy's a vial. If you look at his, you ever notice that? You kind of slow it down.
Jimmy
Like,
Savile.
It's like propaganda. So many people just throw the word around loosely.
Yeah.
Not kind of slowing it down, breaking it apart. Pro, pagan, da.
Right, yeah.
Most of them have changed their names.
Vial.
What's the other one? What's his name? Jamie Elefantis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, his name, and I think it's Italian, means I love children.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the pizza pedo gate guy. So,
Nobby in the chat room is just because he's in England. Dando was killed by a professional assassin in a hard contact execution, where a gun was pressed against her head to muffle the sound to prevent blood splatter. Nice, not.
That's misdirection. The whole
Yeah.
thing.
Dando's murder might have been a retaliation for NATO actions against media outlets during the Kosovo War, particularly given her involvement in the charity campaign for the Kosovan refugees. Well, thanks very much, Nobby.
Yeah, well, that's an important issue, but that's misdirection too. Like that people put out that that the established media wants us to believe.
D-Live's back.
High level pedophilia, and so many of these people they're Freemasons.
Guys, I've got to go off. How long have we got in this thing?
Let's see, we got
3 minutes.
5 minutes, less than 5.
Yeah, 3 minutes 20 seconds. Yeah. And then
Happy Ryder, WPRPN.com.
And then what I might do after this session ends, I'll put a song on. We'll play that. And then I need to go exchange fluids. And then I'll start again. And yeah.
Could you get a hold of Nobby? Is he on Teams?
No, he's never heard of them. He never heard of Teams.
Me 6616 as well. A couple of folks, let's give them a shout out too.
Who?
So definitely.
Oh yeah, I didn't see Rip Me. Hey, Rip Me.
Where's Rip Me?
Yeah, Davey Z and Rip Me.
Yeah, Davey Z is one of my mates as well. He's like watching on my Rumbel channel as well.
Oh right, yeah. Yeah, I
Do you still have your Twitch? Okay.
I can't get back on it because I got a different phone number and there's stuff in me around. Like it just puts me in a loop. It goes, go to this site and like put in your new phone number, and then it just takes me back to the start again and shit. So I can't get back on it. I'm thinking about starting up a new account, but I can't. Seeing as I haven't paid for the premium with Restream or anything, it's like I'm only streaming to Rumbel. Because Rumbel, you can't get Rumbel on on Restream free. You actually have to pay for the upgrade to use it.
What? Excuse me? Through Restream.
Yeah, you can't put Rumbel on without paying for the premium. Yeah.
Via Restream, but I'll tell you what. How about I'll send you a link here and you'll get a kick out of it. So you may not have heard of it. It's Beamstream.
Oh yeah, I've had what was it? Dragus Productions tried to get me onto Beam, and seeing as I'm actually getting some money from Rumbel now anyway, it might actually be worth doing that.
Oh, for sure. That's the way to do it. See what happens when we cross-pollinate? We just, that's why we've been doing this for so long, just stirring up the grassroots and people that are like-minded to an extent, but it's because we share the same
1 minute warning, guys.
Hobby. Thank you.
We're about to get shut down in a sec, and I've picked a song. One of my mates, my son, who's passed away, he had a band once called the Cold Shots, and they did a demo.
Nobby said he's downloading Teams as well.
Oh, cool. Okay, well we'll get that back in the.
Have to grab him for once he gets that sorted.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. But in the meantime, there's a song called "Dangerous" by a band called Cold Shots, which no one would have ever heard because they never really went anywhere. But it's quite a good little song. So, guys, I will talk to you very shortly. We've got about 10 seconds to go, and we'll be back.
Van Morrison's Dangerous when we get a chance to.
Oh, yeah.
Dangerous.
Yeah. Hey, guys, I'll check Corey's back shortly. Cheerio. Right. Here we go. Stop sharing. Cool. Okay, folks. Here's a song called Dangerous by the Cold Shots. And there's no video to it, but let me know if you can hear it.
She's a rebel on the run. She was out to have some fun. All she wants is a little bit of danger. She was just doing her thing. She was only spreading her wings. All she wants is a little stimulation. See her when she shakes her tail. She'll be illegal cause she never fails to get all of the boys' attention. So come on, girl, turn it on now and show what you got. People running high. So come on, girl, turn them on now. So contagious. It's so dangerous. She was on the killing time, looking so good, should be a crime. All she wants is a little bit of danger. She was just doing her thing, spreading love and spreading her wings. All she wants is a little bit of danger. So come on, girl, turn it on now and show what you got. Fever's running high. So come on, girl, turn it on now. So contagious. It's so dangerous. Danger woman, and all she wants is a little bit of danger.
Well, that was Gold Shots, mate, singing Dean. And you heard the voice in the background. That was me son. Anyway, okay, well, let's give teams another go, see if we can get that happening again. This is the one I used before. Let's see how that goes. Calling Japhy to start with, and then I'll add DK. All right. Yeah, Japhy.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I guess we're,
Okay.
we're
Okay.
back living
Living.
living in the groove. So
I'm just typing. Okay.
On board. I'm going to add here in the song.
I'll just.
So what would you like?
Yeah, we're just calling DK at the moment. He'll be back momentarily.
I put it on YouTube as well, though. And by the way, that Dangerous, I loved it. That was really cool.
It's really good.
Well
yeah.
Coming from someone who has something of a musical background. So
yeah.
But here's Van Morrison's Dangerous.
All right.
And you listen to the words.
I don't think you'll be able to play it on YouTube, man.
Well, whatever.
It's streaming on YouTube still.
Yeah, well, let's see what happens. What are they going to do? Mute it? So what?
Well, if they just mute it, it's fine. But if they cut the live stream, it's not.
Well, yeah, but for music violations, they haven't been cutting me off. They've just sort of muted it, sort of thing. And well,
Yeah, that's cool.
everyone who sees it live can.
I went. I lost my internet here. It looks like so. We're back.
Yeah, no, you're back now.
But
you froze up.
Okay, how many artists during the whole scamdemic join your phone for better phone? Oh, it's giving me a message here to join with the phone. It's like, yeah, right. Our landline. I don't have a spy phone, folks. Just for the record, no spy phone.
Really?
Well,
well, no, we did that. No, we did that through the wife. Through the wife's phone. And isn't it interesting the way that things are socially and technologically engineered so that we are corralled? That it basically we are say a lot like the way that they guide us, but with few if any options. So you're not left with any choice.
Yeah.
You're under the illusion. It's like Chomsky talked about the necessary illusions, manufacturing consent. That you're free. It's just the democracy. Ooh, once every 5 years, you're so free to choose between Pepsi, Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola.
That's exactly what it is. Pick the left or the right wing of the same bird.
So total bullshit. But and that's why third parties kind of really freak out the establishment. It seems.
Can I know something interesting? One of my friends actually ran for mayor over here in the recent mayoral election last month. And he came third. He came third in the local elections. But the person who came third's got like 60,000. Second was like 20,000, and he was third with like 1,700.
What does that mean? How does that translate? Because you guys have a different system over there, right? Like you choose 1, 2, 3. You choose and it's not the it's
not
not
for
first
the, not,
person
so,
pass.
not so much for council. That's more the government and shit. Yeah, like governmental elections, because it's like the mixed member proportionate, where different parties have to work together to be able to achieve a majority and shit.
That's more democratic. It's
Japhy.
more democratic because what we have.
It is, but they end up picking like the shittiest parties to work with.
Well, but at least the votes are being counted. What we have in Canada and the States.
No, we had the same system that they used in America over here for our last couple of elections. Whichever one they said was like tampering with the election results and shit.
Yeah, including including the fake, the rigged Dominion voting.
Dominion, that's the one. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Diebold. Those things, folks. In case you weren't aware, there's been congressional testimony on the part of, and you can find these links on. I don't think YouTube's deleted them yet. This is that people don't care. They don't bother to look. That's how important their vote is to them, I guess. But those bloody machines can be hacked within, if people that know what they're doing, in under a minute. Believe it or not.
They could put like thumb drives into them and alter shit as well.
So it's utterly electronic voting. Hey, ho, ho! Electronic voting's got to go. Come up with some good chants, DK, and go marching on down your local.
The next thing I'm going to be shitty about is the digital ID bill they want to pass before the end of this year.
Hey, ho, ho! Digital ID has got to go.
Digital ID. We say no.
Yeah, and there is some pushback. Now, who's in favor of this crap? All the usual suspects, I suppose. Yeah. Before we get to that, a quick question, and then I'll put a sock in it here because it's Alan's show.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm chatting to Nobby in the chat room at the moment, so carry on.
Okay, that walkabout that you did recently. Was it Jacinda Ardern that you're talking about having gone to America and she's preaching to the Yanks about free speech?
Yeah, well, basically about censoring. Yeah.
What a hypocritical bitch! What a
she always was. Like she was always that much of a piece of shit, and no one saw it because after the mosque shooting, this will blow your mind. See, before the mosque shooting happened, John Podesta came over here.
Oh God.
Yeah, about a week or two before the mosque shooting, John Podesta was over here. Hillary's old aide. You know, he's involved with a lot of the email scandals and shit.
Get them to hand all their guns in. Hand them over to the
basically, but she like did the public outcrying of empathy and dressed up in a hijab and shit to offer support for the Muslims and things. And within, I think it was 10 days, they had the new gun laws passed. So they'd already been drafted before it happened. Yeah. Because it takes more than 10 days to draft a bill and pass it.
Japhy.
Went around.
Japhy, can I jump in for a minute? Nobby's asking for an ID number for the chat for the teams. Do you know where I'd find that?
Damn. Well, does your friend Nobby does he not have a profile put together?
Yeah. Well,
he just started it.
You just started, so yeah. So Nobby, type in your name, and I'll try and find you from here. From which team's your team's name?
Yeah. Well, he's got to hit you up for a friend request, basically.
Yeah.
What's yours? Just if he types in Alan Mosedale.
Yeah.
Too many of you.
He reckons there's 3 of them, and I said.
Oh wait, invite via link. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Okay, you guys work on that. So
where would that be?
It's all right. I'll get it.
You can call him.
No, just invite some here.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. That should work.
Well, hold it. Enter name, email, or phone number. Just add with the people. So if you know his email address, forget about the phone number. It's all too personal.
I'll just type in Nobby again, see if it comes up now.
Nobby, Knobby.
Nah, it's N-O.
Oh, there's no K?
No.
Nobby.
Nobby Noble, here we go.
James. TL Nobby?
Nobby Noble. Calling Nobby Noble now.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Have you got him?
Yep.
Yeah, he's right there.
Okay, I was just about to post. Yeah, I was just about to post the link. You've got him, though. It's all good.
Yeah. Well, someone called Nobby Noble, and that's Nobby Noble I know.
Jacinda Ardern, do you know, apparently, according to Vinny Eastwood, he was the one who opened our eyes to this. So the story goes, the way that she got her position as Prime Minister of New Zealand, do you know how that all came about?
She was working. She went through the
Hey, PC.
Leaders of the Future, and then she was working for Tony Blair.
Yeah, that's the one. That would have been the Tony Blair. I got nothing good to say about him. My grandmother told me years ago, I said, if you don't have anything good to say, just best you say nothing at all. So got to be watch how I sometimes I just can't help myself. But she helped cover for this major high-profile Freemasonic pedophile ring and scandal that was quite that was quite prominent back in the day in the UK. It was really making waves. She got them off the hook. They got off scot-free, as they say. As in the Scottish right, free. Get it? So got them off scot-free, and then said, "Oh well, you're doing a great job there, young World Economic Forum youth leader, Jacinda. Well played. Oh yes." And her father was quite something too. Vinny knows a lot about that. So next time you see him, it might be interesting.
Yeah, her father's like in the police force and was fucking with, I believe it was BG. It was definitely a Pacific Island, and he was in charge over there during like the lockdowns and shit. He apparently did screwed them over badly as well.
Yeah. These are eugenicists to the hill, huh?
Yeah.
So
and
the
Bill
highest,
Gates and his father.
Oh Jesus Christ! And mother too. Yeah. So okay. Well, hey, we have someone who's just recently dropped in out of the UK.
Yeah, he's
Alan.
He's having trouble.
Don't call him the UK.
Oh, he doesn't like that. He's a limey. He's a limey.
He's a Brit, not a UK. He's a Brit.
He's a Brit. He's British.
Well, I think all of this.
Which one does he say? He said it earlier. Someone said something about
England.
UK. She's a UK Brit. He's English. That's it.
So, but I mean, England is part of the UK.
It's the founding start.
So, United Kingdom.
For some reason, Nobby can't access his mic or camera. Must be something with your setup there, mate. Because
do you have your mic or your camera open anywhere else? You have to make sure you turn it off other places.
Yeah, you got something else? Hoping that'll be why it's not working, mate. Yep.
Yeah, see, England's not that UK British shite.
Exactly.
Or maybe England's not part of Britain. Perhaps, who knows? I don't know. We'll ask him.
England, it'd be good if he comes on.
But here's the thing: both Alan and I, we have Yorkshire roots. Mine come on my maternal grandfather's side, and Alan.
I was actually born there. I was born there.
English, Scottish, Irish, and German.
And you got some the Celtic thing going on there too with the red hair. My mom was a redhead, so I've got all the right to razz you. I can take the piss as much as I like with you. I reckon she passed away this last January, but she was suffering from COPD for the longest time. She went to the doctor. He's like, yeah, you better take those shots. You're not doing so well. You better take those shots to protect your immunity.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what you said. Underlying, morbidities. There's a few issues there. Like maybe don't take the shots. And she's just so, how some people are. She was just naive, but she went out in a good way, I guess. I mean, if I just kind of went, I talked to her at Christmas time. She was dead within 2 weeks. Yeah. My sister just spoke to her earlier as well back in Canada, and I guess she got up, fell down, and my sister I think it was scheduled to meet her. So thank God she only had to lay there on the ground for maybe an hour or so. I think she was still talking when she got there, but then they took her to the hospital and she just slipped away. So similar to how well, in the sense that they've passed now, but Roger's mother died recently, and she was going downhill, suffering from dementia and cancer that was undiagnosed, I guess. So they only in the last couple of weeks managed to get her cigarettes away from her. So, but it was too late.
Yeah, well, when it's that late, yeah, the cigarettes don't really matter, I don't think. Yeah, sure, they're not a good thing, but
Nicotine's good for you.
yeah, the nicotine is, but not necessarily the chemicals in there.
Yeah, no, I think if you get the good quality, like this American Spirit, is that pure? And there's, back in the day, I think it was one of the big tobacco companies bought them up, and you can see where that would be headed. American Spirit was have you guys heard of that?
Organic brand or something, eh?
Yeah, I think I have heard of it, yeah.
I forget what big freaking, multinational bought them up. It was like a big tobacco company. And so much of the product that they offer to the public is this crap. Hey, there's we got the camera going. Now can we have his mic?
Nobby, can you hear me?
Speak, Nobby, speak.
Take your finger away from the mouth.
Hey, lo and behold, yeah, he's got a guitar there.
There you go.
No, I can't hear you.
No, his mouth is moving. No. Keep messing around with
Yep. So. Also, Nobby's a musician too. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel. He plays these little musical clips where he plays the guitar, and you see a lot of pretty pictures that he puts up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, what's his YouTube?
YouTube Nobby's Noble.
Who's he talking to?
I think he's trying to talk to us, but I can't hear him.
I think we'll hear him when he comes online. But right now, he's got his camera, but the mic he's got a.
That's actually weird. Usually it's the other way around. Usually the mic works and the camera doesn't.
Yeah.
I have to go find where I've left my camera on and things.
Well,
it must be on somewhere.
This is the first time I've actually seen Nobby on camera, but I recognise the guitar. Can't hear you, Nobby.
We got 45 minutes here for this final segment.
Oh yeah, here's one of his videos anyway. He's playing that. This is the sort of stuff he does. It's quite interesting.
What are we going to cover here over the next 45 minutes?
Well,
plan there?
Yeah, I can always find something.
Oh yeah. What's the next problem? Do you want your central banking digital currency? Do you want your social credit score?
Yes. That's all sounds like fun. Don't worry, it's for our protection.
Well, see, I'm supposed to be going over to Aussie next year, but they want to roll out digital ID by the end of this year. So yeah, I'm waiting to see what they actually do before I waste my time even paying for a passport.
Yeah. Well, the passport will take a few weeks anyway, but yeah.
No, it's 2 weeks. It's a standard 2-week issue thing here now.
Oh yeah.
For what?
Oh, to get his passport.
Everyone trying to leave?
No, the plan was like.
I was supposed to go over and visit him. Alan came over here this year.
Oh, I see.
Next year.
The plan was like I went over there on Australia Day. And the plan was to bring him here for Australia Day, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
Okay. All right. Do you know that speaking of passports and so forth, that God Almighty, the numbers that they're floating, almost 2.7 million people left Canada in 2022.
Oh, don't worry, they probably imported plenty more.
Well, that's the thing. Holy shit, man! When I went back
probably why everyone's leaving.
July. Well, look, the economy, housing, not just prices, but the shortage that exists, and then the government is sabotaging and undermining every possible. It's like they couldn't burn the house down any faster.
Yeah.
The way they're going about with every conceivable part of society you can imagine, including the food supply, obviously, but the economy, and I'm not sure about the military armed forces. That's pretty mediocre. But I am concerned though about, and China's influence in Canada. Holy shit, man!
They're going to
And
influence
the
just
rise
about
of
everywhere.
organized crime and other forms of government. That it's just along with the immigration, so much of it illegal that it is unprecedented the way that it is just taken off. And there's no accountability, and the corruption. Oh my God, the corruption! It's something's got to be done to the point where there was a memo that was supposed to remain secret, but there are leaks from time to time. RCMP, those are the Mounties,
Royal
in
Canadian
Canada.
Mounted Police. Yeah.
There you go. That they were circulating this secret, memo that was warning of potential societal civil unrest. As per what, if you've listened to Alan Watt, not Watts, but Watt of Cutting Through the Matrix, the late great Alan Watt, that that's what he laid out. He said this is what they're planning with the steering committees, the high level think tanks, the NGOs, the steering committees. That's one of the big ones because the steering, get it? This sector of society.
That's how they launder money. Well, they give money to the NGOs, and then the NGOs can fund the things that the government aren't allowed to publicly come out and sponsor.
Sure.
So they run it through the NGOs, and then they funnel that money back into whatever they want to funnel it in.
Oh yeah. Don't forget non-profit societies.
Yeah, that's
doesn't
it?
Hey, non-profit.
Yeah. Yes. That's
great. Hey, we're a non-profit. Ooh, sounds good.
We're a non-profit. Give us millions of dollars.
And we'll give it to our mates.
Pretty much.
Yeah. That's what they do. They get the money.
To like politicians and things, but funnel it back as donations to their election and things like that.
Does the idea of bought and paid for mean anything to you?
Electoral war chest.
Yeah.
Campaign war chest.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. In fact, speaking of which, this new jackass that they've installed, he was a former head of the Bank of England. I don't know if his title was governor or what have you. Carney, helping to make turn Canada, as if there's any doubt before, a full-blown clown show and carnival. Carney at the helm there. That there was something to the tune of $75 billion that he looted from the public coffers in the lead up to the election in order to fuel his campaign electoral war chest. And as you said, just handing all of that money out to friends and potential supporters so that they could ensure that the last election that was held, I guess, last year would be secured. And there's been such little coverage in the mainstream press regarding this whole matter. And it's just, $75 billion. That seems rather significant, and that's who's paying for that? Who's responsible for paying for that? Well, the tax people, are supposedly, and that do you think that has an impact on the economy, the value of Canadian currency, inflation, living? It has an impact on everything, of course. And now recently, there's been yet another boondoggle fiasco, which I would say, the word I was thinking of the other day was malfeasance. And how to describe it exactly? What kind of malfeasance? I have to look that word up. I'm trying to get as legal, much legalese as possible.
Yeah, can't I know what that means?
Very
malfeasance.
It's like unbridled, or something malfeasance. What kind of malfeasance? It's terrible.
Yeah.
And they're not being held accountable. They're not in the slightest. They're just thumbing their nose. It's like, what are you going to do about it?
Yes, corporations, which are our governments, are not accountable. Yeah, they hold everyone else to account, us little people, shall we say? But there should be government oversight, of course, But the thing is, they get around that because they're not really government. They're
Are
organisations.
you on Discord? Are you guys on Discord?
I am, but not at the moment.
Okay, well, hit us up on Discord. Maybe I'll try to track down that link. But more than anything, Cliff Rockefeller is he's got a great group. We had him on as a guest a little over a month ago. People can find the show in the archives off the BitChute, Odyssey, or Rumbel if you're so inclined. But man, he really knows his stuff. The whole naval admiralty law, lawman fallacy, all that good stuff, the birth certificate business, and contracting with whoever, government or otherwise. So, and the way that so many of us are just duped and totally conned.
Yeah.
And because we sign our name at the dotted line and
capital letters
to contract. So, but I'll see if we can track that down.
You've got to cancel the other call when you called him, Alan.
What other call?
When you called Nobby, he said his mic's stuck in use from the other call. Can you not leave the other one yourself, Nobby?
Yeah, well, let me have a look for a second. All right.
And Nobby you can text away. He can text away, but he can't talk. So it's one.
Yeah. He's saying his mic's still locked up on the other call. So that's why his mic wasn't working. Yeah, he was still caught up when you called him. He's still stuck on that one. He hasn't left the other one properly.
I just found, so I just accepted a chat sort of thing. I don't know if.
Yeah, no, he's got to go hang up from the other one, and then he can come back to here.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, he's gone at the moment, isn't he? He'll be back then.
Yeah, he's got to go and hang up the other call first, and then he can come back to this one.
Wow. Yeah, because it'd be good to get a British perspective, and that would truly make it an international call, wouldn't it? Australia, New Zealand, Korea, and bloody England. Yeah. So that'd be
worldwide technology.
Yeah.
Guys, what are your usernames over on Discord?
Mine's just Alan Mosdale, I think.
My channel is Much Love, No Fear. I think you're on my channel, aren't you? Yeah, I think you're on there, aren't you?
On Telegram.
Oh, you're on Telegram. Yeah, no, Discord is Much Love, No Fear. That's the name of the channel.
But can we find DK on Telegram? Is DK or not?
Yeah, it's Dkspiracy. I can't remember what the number is or anything though.
Oh, okay. And how about you, Alan?
I think my Discord name's just Alan Mosdale. I think. Yeah, I haven't got it open at the moment, but because I reckon I don't want to push it. If I open another application midstream, I've got a history of that stuffing things up.
Yeah, he really does.
Yeah. And this one's going surprisingly well. We're at nearly an hour 45. Yeah, Captain.
Nobby's asking how does he rejoin?
Well, I've got.
Oh, there we go. Okay. It's lowercase DK 9786.
Right. Let me find the people. Yeah, sorry, I'm just.
Let me see. Lowercase DK.
Yeah, 9786.
All right.
No spaces.
I'm calling Nobby again.
No spaces.
Okay, so.
I need an invite. Where did I find the invite?
Well, I'm just calling him right now.
Oh, okay.
That's what happened last time.
All right.
Yeah. It takes a while to bounce off satellites and things, I'm sure. Or does it go undersea cables?
Satellites. Yeah, undersea cables.
Yeah.
Not satellites.
Yeah.
I said not that way. That takes his mic.
Well.
Okay, so DK has been sent. How about you, Alan? Did you say you can't remember?
Just
Alan Mosdale.
Just Alan Mosdale, I think.
Any spaces?
No. Oh, yeah, be space between Alan and a Mosdale. You'll see a picture of me bus or something.
Well, no, this doesn't work. Alan Space Mosdale does not work. Is there an under? Is there an under?
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
No.
For some reason.
There we go. No space.
All right.
We got you.
Cool. Well, how do I? I'll remove Nobby and
learning curve. Learning curve. Masterclass in live streaming with Alan and friends this week.
Yeah.
What episode is it?
47. Amos. Sundays soon. Soon is news spelt differently. SEWN. Yeah, it's my play in the English language that no one really gets.
makes me think of 1947 actually, and how significant that year was in world history, starting with
yeah,
Roswell crash, of course.
Well, that was 47, was it?
Yeah, I think so. July. The birth Israel was coming to prominence at that point, and then the death of Rowley, among other things.
Yeah.
45, I think the Gnostic Gospels had been discovered, and immediately the Rockefellers, so much like the Dead Sea Scrolls, separate items, but Qumran, I guess that's the ancient home of the Essenes, apparently, and just off of the Dead Sea.
Yeah.
And then the Gnostic Gospels in Egypt. Where the hell? I can't remember the name exactly. But so, I mean, in my way of looking at it, it's just that's all part of the apocalypse, really.
Yeah.
Term. No need to get all that freaked out.
The apocalypse. Are we sort of living through that at the moment, or starting to?
The apocalypse?
Oh well, coming up any minute now. I'm sure they keep telling us.
Oh, we've been living. It's Revelation. Start even from way back then. With the scrolls coming to light, and it's just on. Look at the four horsemen of the apocalypse.
Yeah.
And the scamdemic. You don't think the scamdemic was part of it? I certainly
for sure.
And now with on the positive end of things, there's this light. The Freemasons for whatever that whatever they do. They're all about the light as well, but people say it's a different kind of light. They don't hold.
They call Lucifer the light bearer.
Right. John. So, but with and just light as it is. See, I think with from their point of view, we the profane, they prefer to keep everything occulted. Knowledge down through history has been jealously guarded.
Yeah.
And esoteric knowledge, and in particular, you would think, but with all this, see the light, things coming to light and coming to the surface that had been occulted for so long. Like Jeffrey Epstein and the whole pedophilia nonsense, the corruption. It's so flagrant and in people's faces now.
Yeah.
For on both of those fronts and more too. Just the endless number.
No, that's not working. Did I just stuff something up? Sorry, folks. Who accidentally.
Let's not kid ourselves.
Sorry, folks.
What do you think happened in Ukraine? Why did that kick off? And then why October 7th? And why the ongoing bullshit cover-up where people, Netanyahu and his gang of psychopathic murderers, and they revel in this stuff too. It seems this is what they get off on, the cult of evil that they're strengthened from people's tears, not weakened, as George Bush so famously said back in the day. Willing servants of evil. That. Well, I'm not sure. There's so much more that you could add to that, I suppose. This is just my kind of hot take on things. One thing that's really kind of interesting is the satellite technology, ground penetrating radar. as far as apocalyptic, technology and where we're at right now. That and art, and just archaeology in general, how with archaeological digs and certain things have not just the Dead Sea Scrolls or Gnostic Gospels.
What about the pyramids? The stuff they found underneath the pyramids.
Yeah, what's the latest on that front? Have you guys heard lately?
No, I haven't heard anything new about it.
Anymore since they showed that it was basically a giant power generator sort of thing underneath it.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man.
Right.
And who's it?
The funny thing is, we're not surprised, are we? We're not surprised, are we? Yeah, it's good to know, but yeah.
Did you see it? Have you heard of Zahi Hawass?
Maybe, I'm not sure, but
he's the head of Egyptian antiquities, I guess, and
he's
just a real blowhard. He was, cigar smoking.
Is he one of the guys who tried to shut down everyone from actually like studying the Sphinx and things?
That would be him, yeah, and he's just a really annoying, basically.
Well, apparently the Sphinx used to have an opening on the top of its head, and you could go inside it. And this was back in the early 1900s to mid 1900s sort of thing. And at some point they concreted it all over, so you can't actually get in it anymore.
Where was this?
At the Sphinx. The Sphinx.
Well, whereabouts? On the head?
Yeah, it's on the very top of the head. There was an entrance and a way of going inside it and things. But they won't release any information about it, and they've concreted it up, so you can't go there now. You can't get inside anymore.
Well, and are you familiar with Edgar Casey's prophecy of Revelation once again, and that what would be found? I think he said at the Sphinx in a subterranean location beneath its paws, but the paws of the Sphinx. But apparently the whole Giza Plateau it's just ripe. It's rampant. There's probably more to what's underneath the Gaza Plateau than what people actually see.
Well, yeah, like all that sand wasn't always there. Yeah.
The pyramids are apparently just the top of giant obelisks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like there's but the tunneling as well too, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Caverns, and it's like crazy, man.
Well, tunnels are all over the world apparently, aren't they?
They sure are.
Yeah.
In fact, before we wrap up here, we kind of were talking disclosure earlier, and I'm pretty much I'm a believer. I don't know what the phenomenon is, and they call it that.
I think it's all ancient technology. Like, I don't think it's alien technology. I think it's rediscovered ancient technology from previously lost civilizations, and now they're trying to reverse engineer that.
Well, maybe they've always been here. What people say they see, the interdimensionals, or they think it's like off planet, but really there's so much as we're talking about here with the subterranean and the hollow earth and suboceanic. Do you know that I'm not sure how much time we have here. I'll try to keep this.
We've got more than 20 minutes.
Okay. Well, and it looks like Navi has dropped out.
No, I'm working on it. I
haven't sent him the link here, and he said that link just goes to chat in Teams. There's an invite bottom left.
So I'm just basically, I'm sharing info here that what I've been looking at, studying, and kind of absorbing as of late, kind of working on connecting the dots. And our show, our radio podcast, flagship to the wider WPRPN.com network. We like to, one of the things we like to look upon ourselves as is like a clearinghouse for information and ideas. Not that it's all factual. That's why we encourage everyone to hashtag fact check. I sometimes make mistakes. Everyone does, and that we've got to be man enough or woman enough, depending who you are, to go to say that I wasn't sure, or just have to go back and look at this a little closer.
Honestly, I'll correct myself if I find out more information. Right. I don't have a problem with admitting I'm wrong. It's like, this is what I knew at that time. Now now I've found out some more stuff.
Yeah.
So
well,
this actually contradicts that. So now
Yeah.
I have to add this in. So it's like, take it for what you want. This is just what I find.
Sure. Age of disclosure, as we've talked about.
Yeah, I'm gonna stream that after.
Oh, it's
finished.
cool.
Yeah.
It's really
Come
interesting.
watch me on Rumbel after. It's just under Dkspiracy on Rumble. So
Yeah, I
come
could do
follow me
that.
out.
I'm gonna be doing some laundry here and songwriting.
Yeah, that reminds me, I got to hang me while washing out too.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
cosmic disclosure. Pay attention if you're interested, folks. Cosmic disclosure. You can find it over on archive.org. You can do it through torrents. You can get a little bit on YouTube, but like I said, torrents have been working reasonably well, along with archive.org if you're into downloading, and as we are, putting together these little digital libraries, basically.
Is that the original archive one, or is that archive.net? Because I have heard that there's a different one that works better. They'd actually save stuff and it isn't deleting things. One of them's like .org.net or .com, and it's still like archive. Something. But yeah, there's one that doesn't keep deleting shit apparently.
Well, which is it? Is it archive.net?
I don't know. If I saw the logo, I'd know which one it is.
There's nothing there. There's no archive.net.
I'll try .com.
That's .org actually is archive.org. So no, the powers that be have been going after them. They want to shut them down, right? So there's this ongoing battle.
Yeah, they keep deleting shit off it. Like honestly, archive, even like the original one, keeps having shit deleted off it all the time. So you can't actually go find what you used to be able to find. So they just keep deleting stuff off it. Yeah, so much for it being an archive. Yeah,
and net neutral. So that's really critical in my mind. They say, it's once again gaslighting. Kind of bait and switch or to shift the way they frame things, the narrative, the way it's framed and presented to the public. That's the way that we're endlessly deceived, basically, by what's really going on through the media, the filter and the lens that they feed us their information. So, and why underground digital live streams such as ours, bit by bit, is as seemingly insignificant as we are, that in many ways that we do ultimately have an impact over time. So,
that's why, like, when I first started streaming 24/7 on Rumble, which, as I said, only like 6 weeks ago. So I'd posted videos and uploaded shit there before. I had 46 followers. And lost 12. Yeah, went from 1,200 on D-Live down to 46 and started again pretty much. I'm at like 160 or something now.
What happened? Well, why did you lose so many?
I haven't lost it. I just don't use D-Live anymore because of the rule change. So I've still got the account. I can go back and still talk to people and stuff. But I'm limited in being able to do anything, and I just sort of packed a hissy fit and went, fuck yous, I'm out.
What's the rule change?
Yeah, that I can't stream for more than 3 hours a day.
Just for you or people like you, because
there's probably hundreds, thousands of people that I've done it to, but there's lots of other people that they've still allowed to keep streaming 24/7, who, as I said, they play like movies, TV, or music, when copyright things was one of the reasons they said they were doing it to me. It's all bullshit, and I was like, no, fuck you, I'm not.
Yeah. And like we touched on earlier, why is it that some channels, that they're not the Beatles, they're not the Stones, they're not the Eagles and Tom Petty or whoever, they've got a mix of all kinds of music, all the official releases on their channels on YouTube. It's like music, music.com is what they call themselves, or you just use imagination.
There's plenty of people who get away with it even on YouTube. Yeah, even on YouTube, there's plenty.
It's all pay to play. It's all pay to play, and if somebody's not getting something of this, it seems that they're going to come down hard hard on people. Otherwise, if the wheels are greased or if the skids are greased, there's more of a tendency to look the other way.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, fully. That's exactly what it is. If they've got enough people constantly getting donations, or, enough people constantly handing them donations, then it's like, oh, yeah, no, they're fine with it because we get a cut of all of that. So they're fine with that.
Yeah, sure. We don't mind. We ourselves, like via the network we have in place, WPRPM.com, that we don't mind. Like we struggle every year to pay the basic operating expenses. I mean, and so much of it is ultimately it's out of pocket. We're operating in the red, and that's what a terrible place to be. Get it in the red.
Well,
So, but we don't mind. We don't mind spreading money around as long as if people are. That's the whole point. Half of everything that we do receive, as far as donations are concerned, it's earmarked right for public to go back to the public. It's what would Robin Hood do? Hashtag WWRG.
Well, on that note, I've got a little news story to read. It's about what happened in those towers that caught on fire in China.
The eight fucking apartment buildings.
Yeah.
Real
So I'm going to give it a quick read. So I'm changing the screen, and it's my turn to jump in and talk for a minute.
Yeah, like 8 massive apartment buildings all caught on fire at the same time.
Okay, right. 8 people arrested and 128 people dead as alarm faults confirmed in the Hong Kong fire.
So they cut the alarms as well.
Yep. Another 8 people have been arrested over the deadly apartment fire blazes in Hong Kong that killed at least 128 people, as authorities confirmed the fire alarms of the complex were faulty. Hong Kong's anyway, it goes on about the things, but just look at these buildings.
They intentionally turned off the alarms, is what you just heard, right?
But they're basically saying they never worked in the first place because they're not.
The CCTV cameras.
But
anytime there's something important happening, they just are they're malfunctioning, as with Epstein or Diana, and so forth.
I just wanted to bring up one strange fact. All these buildings caught fire. None of them collapsed.
Davey just said, they've been burning for over 48 hours and still haven't collapsed.
Yeah, what's the go there, eh?
They need some airplanes to come at them, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. That's what you need. Preliminary findings suggest the fire started on protective netting outside the lower floors on one building and quickly spread upwards thanks to highly flammable foam boards, Hong Kong Security Chief Chris Tang said. The foam boards were attached to the windows, shattering the glass and causing the fire to intensify and spread indoors. The intense heat set the bamboo alight and sticks of it broke off and fell to floors below, meaning the fire spread further, he said.
Yeah, that's from the unregulated bamboo scaffolding Davey just said.
Yeah. Excuse me. However, authorities confirmed the fire alarms in the complex did not work after residents complained of receiving no warning when the fire sparked on Wednesday, Hong Kong time. Residents have recounted calling loved ones going door to door to alert neighbours of the fire. We will take enforcement actions and etc. Because it's anyway. I might change that screen somehow. Flash share screen. Let's go back to this one. So that's what's happening in China. Yeah.
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. Well, ask the Chinese. So government, they reckon it's part of China.
I don't even know if that's been resolved yet. That's still disputed because it was under English rule or something, and China wants it back.
Yeah, well,
I don't know if that's been resolved.
Yeah. Well, we haven't heard much. Remember,
years ago they got it back in '99. That's why the communists, the CCP, invaded 3 years ago, and they took it over, and they're cracking down. Remember the umbrella protests?
Yeah.
People of Hong Kong on the streets. Well, they came in and cracked down hard, and Hong Kong is screwed. They're finished.
Yeah, I remember them because they were. Yeah, it was all over the news. The the protests and stuff like that, and the response, it was there.
Yeah, well, China was also pissed off because it was apparently Hong Kong doctors or something that released the information that everything came from the Wuhan lab.
Yeah, yeah. That's really believable, isn't it? Yeah.
How dare you tell them the truth?
Pretty much.
Yes. Oh, mind you, folks, we don't 100% know what the truth is anyway, I don't think. Well, we all suspect, and we've got a good idea, but and none of us believe the mainstream media. Not many people do these days, because the mainstream media is falling apart.
I had a really good video about like how it actually came about, and it was apparently a report from an English journalist, YouTube journalist, who was in China, and he got a report from the Wuhan lab about what happened.
Yeah.
I've spoken about this a few times.
I wonder if he's still around.
No, he disappeared. No one can find him.
Oh, funny about that. Yeah.
But yeah, no, he did a YouTube video.
Hang on. Well, who disappeared?
A journalist.
A YouTuber. Yeah, YouTube journalist who was over
Chinese?
in China. No, he was an English guy.
Kidding.
Nah. And he came across this report and did a video about it. And I was telling everyone to look at it. This was back in 2020. I was telling everyone to look at it. It was gone within 2 days, and the guy's never been heard from again.
Well,
I can't remember its name.
Did you download a copy?
No, because I didn't realize it was going to get deleted.
Well, that's what you got to do, man. You got to download this shit right away.
Well, see, that's what I mean. I can remember it though. See.
So where do we find it?
Come on.
Because you didn't download it, is what he's saying, basically, DK.
What's that? It was there for 2 days, 2 hours.
Less than. Like people went and checked it 2 days after I found it, and it was gone.
Well, there'll be a copy somewhere.
Oh, I hope so, but yeah, I've never found another one. But basically, what happened is the reason the bats come into it is because bats have an extremely good immune system. So they were actually using bats to test all their what's it called when they enhance the
gain of function.
Thank you. Yep. So they were doing gain of function research and shit because they're not allowed to in America. So they were doing it in China. See, Fauci actually sponsored this lab. So they were doing it in China. What happened is, I think one of the 3 scientists must have started realizing what was going on, and he started a scene and sort of had a fight with the other 2 scientists. And apparently during that, vials of bat blood and bat urine was spilt on the other 2 scientists, or probably on all 3. But security came in, shot him, and the other 2 died shortly after. So when they shot the one who started the incident. Yeah, security came in and shot him, and then the other 2 died from having this shit spilt on them. So they called in the cremation, cremators, whatever they're called. No, it wasn't even coroners.
Just going to exchange fluids, but guys, I'll be back in a sec.
But yeah, so they called in the people to dispose of the bodies, but they didn't tell the people that the bodies were infectious. So it was actually the people who came to collect the dead bodies and went to cremate them were the first people that were infected. And that was actually how it started spreading. So it was an actual biological weapon. But I don't know if it spread around the world like they said. It's just all bullshit, that part.
Yeah.
Because it coincides too much with when they turned on 5G as well.
Yeah.
See?
Well,
right? But then they went to the wet market and just sprayed aerosol around the wet market to try and say that it started from there.
You know what? And do you know where Charles Lieber is now? Where he currently calls home. And for those out there listening, Charles Lieber is the former head of Harvard. I'll say that one more time. Harvard University. A real piece of work. And he ended up getting embroiled in a corruption and espionage scandal with respect to his relations and corruption, the corrupt activities.
Well, that's what they always do.
China.
As soon as someone doesn't do what they say, they start releasing all the other blackmail shit, whether it's true or false.
There's
They
no
start
black.
releasing shit about them.
Well, but this guy's he's still batting for the other team, so there's no blackmail of any kind. What happened? He went to jail for like one night, and then he got an ankle bracelet for like a month or something. Paid $100,000. I mean, big deal, And now he's over in Wuhan, China, doing the same bullshit. Where like you talk 5G and Wi-Fi, he's your guy, folks. Look into Dr. Charles Lieber, and to think that him and Fauci didn't know one another is, that's just not the case. Just because
It's laughable.
It's a small world,
Yeah.
and these people
It's
are
a
really
big club, and we're not in it. That's why it's called Just Us. But
They're
we
evil.
are them.
Just us, yes.
evil eugenicists, man. They think there's too many people, which there's not. It's actually the problem is distribution of wealth more than anything, and land. So they say that the entire world's population could comfortably fit into the state of Texas, each with like a couple of acres. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think I heard that. What I heard was if people lived as densely as they do in Indonesia, it would fit into like New York or something. That's what I heard.
New York State or New York City?
State, I believe. But yeah, so if people, but I mean the whole world.
You get
The
the
whole
idea,
world,
though.
The world's population could fit into New York if they lived as densely as people do in Indonesia. Why do you think they want smart cities? It means they get the whole world and everyone gets crammed into basically, they are basically going to be concentration camps where every aspect of your life is controlled.
Don't worry, you'll own nothing and you'll be happy.
Yeah, and eat bugs and shit.
He would eat the bugs, yeah.
Damn it, we're almost time up, guys.
Right.
And I'm gonna bail. It's been a real
pleasure. I'm thinking of the
good
same
to
thing
catch up
myself.
with you again, Japhy. It's been a while, man.
Yeah, it is.
To you as well, DK. Thank you to Alan for inviting me, and it's great. I like the idea of being on other people's shows.
Yeah. Mate, you're more than welcome, Japhy, because you're a wealth of knowledge. No, seriously, and some of your guests, like for example, I love it when Robert Morningstar's on. He's a legend, that bloke.
Yeah.
And well, who knows? Me and Japhy might be on your show one day soon. Anyway, you might invite us.
You mean me and Japhy? You mean me?
Yeah.
You might let me back on.
Might not.
You know what? No, I'm thinking actually Christmas, because we got the campaign coming up.
Yeah.
It would be a good time. We're short on elves this year, so you'd be one of our picks there. Most definitely.
Yeah, Japhy, we'll guarantee, but we'll sure DK will mention it more than I will. If I can, but yeah, about the
that's the way to do it.
The Secret Santa thing, because it is quite important, and you do get results, don't you?
It's revolutionary. The format, the formula,
Yep.
the recipe. It's our magic elixir that we have been refining and working on perfecting over. This is our 11th year, man.
Yeah.
So it's really we don't directly solicit anything. We defer all donations to the people out there in need. So Secret Santa's sponsor people who are appreciative appreciate a hand up, and if you're a live streamer, follow our formula, and you can be recognized as an affiliate. Basically, anyone can get engaged. Just cultivating, talking about, promoting Christmas spirit, consciousness, and it's an outreach, a 10-day kind of affair.
Yeah.
Where we just unload and give her shit, because there has been a war on Christmas over the years. We got to push back and stand up and say, no, this is a central part of our Western culture, and we're not going to stand for it.
Well, I agree. For myself, I think, Christmas was started about, it was a pagan type thing or whatever from many years ago, but now it's part of our culture. and like a lot of other people's cultures are based on things that aren't really real, sort of thing, or whatever. But it is part of our culture, and our culture needs to be protected because there's a lot of people trying to destroy it right now.
Indeed, a Kalergi plan. And
Yeah, exactly.
Great displacement. Do you know what the word, just quickly, the word pagan means?
What's that?
It's a lot different than what most people think. It just means country dweller.
That's right. Yes. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Oh, they've got to be brought into the fold.
That's what propaganda. That's what the pro-pagan is for.
Okay, guys, we've got 1 minute left from now.
So much love, no fear, DK and others.
Yeah, you know it. Much love, no fear, brother.
Mate, and thank you for both for joining me here today. And it's been a blast. Let's face it. And
That's actually been a really good show, Alan.
yeah. Yeah, well, I knew it was a good idea when I was drunk and talking to Japhy last time. Actually, no, I wasn't really that drunk. I'd been home from the club, but hey, I'm not drunk today. I've only had about 5 beers. No, sorry.
Yeah, I'm only at about the same.
Yeah. See, we're temporary.
On life, man. That's good.
And Japhy, I'm wondering what's in that bottle you've been drinking.
Bolt? Is that talking caffeine energy drink?
Oh, of course. Yeah, caffeine's dangerous. Okay, guys. Got a couple of seconds left. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you. Yep. Cheers, guys. Thank you.
WPRPN.com. Thanks, gents. Happy sailing.
Ta-ra.
Good.
It's past. Yep. Japhy's there with it'll cut out any second now, no doubt.
Yeah.
But it's over.
Name is hi, Alan from Kathy and Marie.
Oh, hello, Kathy and Marie. Yeah. Are they people from the Exposure 28 crew, I think? Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm unsure. I don't know people's names from over there.
No, neither do I. Yeah. Well, well, you're still on, and Japhy's gone, but yeah. Well, I might.
I think we got like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
15 seconds.
Yeah. Okay, mate. Well, I'll talk to you soon in the chat room. I'm just going to play one more song before I finish the show. Another show from my mate back in Cold Shots. Yeah. So more music, and then I'm going to end the show, and I'll chat to you after that, mate.
Wait, it's still going.
Yeah, well, it's any second now.
It's an hour, and it's still going.
Yeah. It's still going. Anyway, I'm going to end it anyway.
Okay.
Because I got to go to the bolo.
Ellen, it's your sister.
My sister. Oh, Kathy. Hey. Oh, duh. Kathy and Marie, of course. Yeah. I should know that. My sister's Kathy and her partner's Marie. I'm a dick. But hey, sis. Love you dearly. Oh, dear me. Oh, well.
That's just funny.
Yeah. How long you been there, sis?
She just turned up, I think.
Well.
Just typed anyway.
Yeah. How did I not see that anyway?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm a dick.
Did you not?
No, I was just Okay, well, I'm going to play some more music, and then yep. So, we're at 2 hours and 20 minutes nearly.
Yeah,
it's big.
Oh, it's been a good show.
Yeah, it's been a great show.
When it goes well, when there's lots of conversation, time just flies.
Yeah. Okay, mate. Catch you later, pal. Cheerio. Right. Okay, let's see if we can get that shit happening. Well, folks, that was brilliant. Sis, this is Kathy. I love you too. Yeah. Sorry about that moment of confusion. I was, multitasking. Anyway, I'm going to play a song for an outro. It's what's it called again? Spaceships by Cold Shots, featuring Sean McNiven as a rhythm guitarist and a guy called Dean doing the singing, lead guitarist, top bloke. Anyway, here it comes. Feel free to carry on in the chat room, folks. I'll be here. Thanks, sis. I feel well. Keep my floors up. Smoke and drink and don't come on at all. Japhy.
Somewhere on a distant shore, where no one's ever been before. Flying through space and time, leaving other worlds behind. Flying up to see the sun, flying up above the sky.
Nice to know, Katie. Hello, Marie. Love you too. Yeah, I think Dad had more teeth than me though. I've got a bit more hair too. Well, that was Cold Shots, band that doesn't exist anymore, but great music. This is one of their demo songs. There's another one, I might play it later, but because I've got one more news story I want to read about. This is something I just found. It's well, ABC News again, so take that for what you think, because you know, ABC News is, well, ABC News. Surfers set to pay to ride Fiji's world-class breaks after repeal of surf access law. In short, the Fijian government is set to repeal a law from 2010 that guaranteed free access to the country's surf breaks. While details are yet to be released, the government says new laws will ensure resource owners are compensated for the use of their marine areas. What's next? The bill to revoke surfing decree will go into Parliament next week. How do you... Come on. Sorry, I'll go there. Surfers wanting to catch a wave in Fiji could soon have to pay. That's the thing, guys, pay. And I bet you'll have to have digital ID as well, probably, for the privileges as the government moves to repeal a unique law that opened up access to the country's world-class break reefs for tourists and locals alike. Why do they have to have laws for beaches? Look at this guy. He's got his fucking devil horns up. Foreign-owned resorts used to have exclusive rights to famous waves like Cloudbreak off Fiji's Taurua Island. So you have to have had a paying guest to ride them. Well, it sounds like a scam, doesn't it? Let's top that. Yeah, well, what do you reckon? Of course, they're false. Anyway, yeah, I can't afford them. And I can eat well enough with what I got. Anyway, 17, here we go. It's, yeah, DK's right, quite right there. About that story was Jen. It's about 17 sustainable development goals that are going to restrict access to the sea. Imagine that. It's because humans, we're stuffing things up, so we've got to. You've got to pay for it. Indeed. Well, how long have we been going now? Only 2.5 hours. Well, I might leave it there then. Thank you very much, folks, to watching the show today. Because you got to remember, I'm not the sharpest knife in the block. A bit like a bread knife. Cut through difficult subject matter. Always leave plenty of crumbs on the board. Be good to each other. Love you all. Especially you, sis. Yeah, that's shit. Yeah, exactly, Kate. That's shit. Sustainable goal. Do you know about them? Well, DK's got some things about that. We have to pay for everything, of course. Don't worry. By 2030, you'll own nothing and be happy. As long as you've got money to pay the rent on everything you need. Cheerio, folks.